narrowed paths with broadened thoughts. I see her lowering her pace and fastening her laces to give us the very best. Because alone is how she has always walked when he drew over his pants and swung that stool to her direction. But she picked that broom and swept the bad omen away, and he began living in pieces amidst the tiny disentangled parts. She became both a mother and a father. Mama way, mama way, mama way, mama way. See, it was not easy. Rain showers did drop, but our hearts bled not, because she taught us the beauty of strength. With her palms on our hands, eyes fixated on our own, she was our reassurance. With minds illuminated, taught us that the sun rays never discriminated, taught us to spot light in darkness. She was the bowl of positivity. Mama, acheza kidogo, cheka kidogo, cheza kidogo. I remember those days when the society smacked you on the face. Heaps of responsibilities led to depression, a null hypothesis proven. 6 years down the line, still stuck on the poverty lane yet again. Another null hypothesis proven. Too much negativity spread on our history, but you taught us the beauty of positivity. Because alone is how she has always walked in these narrowed paths. She had to have wisdom, because questions like this never missed. At 10, questions be like, Ukona baba kweli, why do you talk about your mama so much? At 15 to 29, questions be like, uko shua na kuwa na chali, are you sure you're gonna be submissive to your husband? It's funny how these questions married with age at 25 to 29, questions be like, uko shua na ku get married? Do you even know how to be submissive to your husband? With a lady looking for a face in this global face, it was a bit difficult, but Mama reminded us that words of humans were just like the mist. That you could either put on a rain jacket and watch it demystify, or you could hibernate from it, or you could even lit that bonfire and watch it demystify. Because human words were just that, words. I am an African woman, born by two yet raised by one. I am that statistic that thrived from this equation. Because alone is how she has always walked in this narrowed path with broadened thoughts. I see her lowering her face and fastening her laces just to give us the very best. Mama way, 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 mama way. Spontaneous.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is none other than Spontaneous the Poet, and we are doing amazing work right about here, right about now on Art and Culture Monday. I am not alone, like you have seen. I want us to get to know Spontaneous a little bit. In case you do not know who she is, she's going to introduce herself very briefly and very shortly. She's going to be telling us all about her, all about the work that she does, and all about everything that she has been up to, because it's been more than about 2 years now. 2 years. Spontaneous, please say hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good.
How is your Monday morning?
My Monday morning is fantastic. It's so amazing to see you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
As usual.
Thank you very much. And you are rocking that black and yellow or mustard. Thank you. You're looking amazing. We have definitely missed you. I have missed you personally, and we have missed you right here on Art and Culture Monday, because you are the kind of people that we want here on the show. How have you been though?
I have been amazing.
Yes.
What
have you been up to?
I have been through a lot. I've been doing a lot of things. So this year I dedicated it to just releasing some of the pieces I have done over the years.
Yes.
With the Gaining Grip Experience album.
Yes.
Yeah. So I am currently releasing a couple of projects, like the one we've just watched right now, the African Woman. There's one that I'm supposed to be doing on the 1st of October called Cheating Chronicles.
Yes.
Among other amazing pieces. I released Chessboard earlier on in the year. Yeah.
So we are just going through your work, the motions of everything you have been writing and putting away, and writing and putting away. We are grateful. I want you to just, let me assume for a new audience, a person who has not met you before, a person who is like, I remember that girl, she came on some time back. Just who is Spontaneous the Poet? Who is she? What does she do exactly?
So, hi, good people. My name is Spontaneous the Poet. I am a spoken word. I'm an award-winning. I was told I should be saying this. I'm an award-winning spoken word artist from Kenya, based in Nairobi, to be more precise. I'm also the co-founder of an art-based initiative. It's called Anika Initiative that focuses on matters, human rights, gender and development, and lots of advocacy, centered culture and art and culture, centered around activism, basically using art for social change. I wear a couple of hats. I'm a social media strategist behind the scenes. I am a creative judge. In general, I'm a creative entrepreneur. I also have an 8 to 5 as a programs officer at Peace Tree Network, headlining the Human Trafficking and Prevention Docket. Yes, that's me in a nutshell. For fun stuff, I love playing chess. So if you're a chess fan, I am here for you.
I know someone I would recommend you to.
Yes,
they're a big fan of chess. Wait, did that inspire the piece on Chessboard?
Yes. I should give you this because no one has ever asked me that question.
Thank you.
Yes,
I usually am smart like that, So that is amazing. That is good to know, to integrate every part of your life. I like the way you can write about anything. I think that's what I love most about you. We can move from gender, then we move on to some fun stuff. Now you have moved into chess, apparently, and I think chess has a lot to share with life in general.
I know, especially when you're thinking about power and democracy, and when you look at the pawns and you look at the kings, and you look at how governance basically protects the whole country, Like right now I'm just thinking to myself, looking at the chessboard, and I'm thinking, with this finance bill, are we not the pawns? Rather, shouldn't we be the kings, because we own the sovereignty of power belongs to the people?
Yes.
So when will we rise and actually just be the kings and queens within this chessboard?
Yes.
Why are we working like pawns for a bit, Yeah.
I like that. Wait, can we hear just like a stanza, or just like a
cool.
Yes,
cool.
Just kidogo too before we get to the rest of it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm taking you back to 2007, so chessboard.
Yes.
Dear Lord, the 10-year-old chessboard that we bought in 2007 has been tarnished. Maybe I am too busy noticing the specks in their eyes and not seeing the log in my own. And if this be the case, then forgive me. Grant me holy spiritual eyes that I may walk in your light. Because lately, all I see is how they have disregarded the pawns, allowing dictatorship to rule in place of democracy. They have bent all the rules, allowing stray bullets to act as scapegoats. But dear Lord, if my way of saying things is backward, then hold my hand and show me the way forward, because I'm slowly turning. You see, lately, all I see is, lots of drama going on. Back to we are currently in 2023. And you're still facing the same challenges, So, dear Lord, if my way of looking at things is backward, then hold my hand and show me the way forward. My heart is heavy. You see, my heart is heavy because men from their clan have been battered and women from our clans have been sexually assaulted and children from both clans have lost their lives. You see, human rights has been violated in such despicable ways all under our watch for the Lord. Come to our aid, because I'm slowly turning. Being more of them at the expense of being a part of you, I'm slowly turning. Forgetting their commandments, forgive 70 times 70 times 70 times. Lord, I'm slowly turning back to you. Chessboard. Thank you.
That is Chessboard for you, ladies and gentlemen. You can find it. She will tell us all about where you can find it.
Yes.
But I like that. I like that you're able to speak about political issues, about very heavy issues in society, yet very lightly through your poetry. Like,
Yes.
I like that because I feel like that is the communication the people need. I feel like tumetoka step 1 to get step 100. So let's go back. Pull up DJ selector.
Rewind again.
Rewind. Because I want us to talk a little bit about the initiatives you are usually involved in. Just in a nutshell, let's start with Anika. I know you have mentioned, but
Yes.
just in a little bit of more detail, what is Anika? What part do you play, and what does Anika as an initiative do?
So Anika Initiative has been in existence since August 2015. I am one of the co-founders among other 3, who's Robin Omeka and Desmond Ogubi.
Yes.
We have been, as I had mentioned earlier, we focus on activism, basically art for social change.
Yes.
Under 5 thematic areas. This is culture, art and culture, human rights, gender and development, environmental action.
Yeah.
And of course, there's the methodologies that we use is art and advocacy.
Yes.
And of course, social media activism.
Of course.
This year, I am so excited about this project, you guys. Oh yeah, and there's youth and migration. So then this year, on the docket of youth and migration, we are having dialogues across different areas in Nairobi, outskirts of Nairobi, like Kawangware, Kasarani, Kayole, where the refugees are. And we are focusing on mental health and refugees. So I'm really excited to just explore and see how this works within the refugee sector.
Yes.
And how best can we support in ensuring there's cohesiveness when it comes to the reintegration of the refugees and their host communities together.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing right now. And also, we thank God.
Yeah.
Because under the culture and under the art and culture, we usually have cultural exchanges where we have different artists come from Nairobi and go to the East African region.
Yes.
So now, personally, I'll be heading to Rwanda in the next 10 days.
Yeah, amazing.
Time is flying, my friend. The next 10 days, I'll be doing a video screening on the African woman that was just played a few minutes back.
Yes.
And you're going to be having conversations around being raised by a single parent and how that looks like. And I would like to say that courtesy of one of the co-founders, Desmond Ogubi, that's how we are integrating this as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that the same reason you were in Arusha?
So
yes. Well, that was for a different.
Arusha, there's a whole initiative called Wadada Pamoja. The founder is called Nile Daughter.
Yes.
And she was going to perform at Festec Africa. So as Wadada Pamoja, which is an infusion of Nile Daughter, myself, and DJ Anxious, we were able to go and the whole idea is to have female artists come together and actually do works that speak towards social change and work all over Africa with the same. Hence, Wadada Pamoja, Wadada Africa Pamoja.
Yes.
So yeah,
wow.
That's why I was in Arusha, and at least I got an opportunity to also just do the African woman piece as well. So it was technically part of my tour for the African woman video.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, I'm loving the way your works are taking you to across borders and just
Thank you.
Because they are daughters here, they are daughters in TZ, they are young women and young men and social change is across the globe. You know. Yeah, so you go to as many of those places, as many of those countries as you can.
Thank you very
so
much.
that is Anika. We have put that package number 1 candle. You have said that you're performing pieces from Gaining Grip Experience. So just take us through Gaining Grip kidogo. What is Gaining Grip about? Before now we come back to present.
So Gaining Grip Experience. First of all, let me just shout out to KUTV for always holding me through the beginning of Gaining Grip Experience to now. We're actually supposed to be doing our 5th edition.
Yes.
And you guys worked with us from the 1st edition.
Of course.
So Gaining Grip Experience is an annual narrative concert where we are able to, you see how we're doing matters on social change?
Yeah.
If you're going to touch on human trafficking, then now we put a whole story. We pick one story of one of the survivors, say, from human trafficking, and we do the concert through the narration of that story.
Okay.
So it's generally a narrative concert where you'll be able to experience different forms of art, from music to poetry to dance.
Yes.
But then it is all telling one major story towards advocacy of a specific theme. Normally it happens on the 16 days of activism. I mean, because it's the period for discourse on human rights, you know? Yeah, which is normally from November 25th to December 10th annually. Yeah. So in between we get to do either 1 or 2 concerts within that. So I am excited majorly for Gaining Grip Experience because that's the opportunity we get to have like a physical audience. Yes. We saw it go from 50 to 70 to 100 plus. Yes. And now to like be able to have various partners also just come in and support has been a very beautiful thing to see. And of course that's the one place I have really learned the art of event planning is Spontaneous the Poet, because I headlined that under the Anika initiative. And so just putting structures together and being more than just an artist, but being able to create platforms and at the same time be able to talk about social issues in a way that art is said to bring forth advocacy, awareness, empathy, and mobilize towards social change. I have seen Gaining Grip Experience do that.
So using art for just much more than just a good time, than just entertainment or such. I like that. You've mentioned Gaining Grip Experience 5. Gaining Grip Experience 5 is coming on. Are you planning on it?
We are actually working on it. We're trying to figure out when. We haven't decided on what theme exactly, but the beautiful thing is the conversation is actually happening now. So then I believe in the next, because once I'm back from Rwanda in July, by end of July we will have known what exactly we're doing for this year.
What you want to do this year. And we are looking forward. Gaining Grip Experience is always like the one thing we are looking out for, because you guys are always tackling things that you are like, they were there all along. Like, how have we not seen this specific issue or problem per se, and why are we not speaking about it more? So we are happy to be partners. We are happy to be partners. We are happy to spread the word, because it's one of those experiences that really does cause change, which is the whole point of advocacy and everything that you guys are doing.
So
the pieces you're releasing are, most of them were formed as part of Gaining Grip Experience.
It is so interesting. You know how you start stuff and everything stemmed from the Gaining Grip album. It all started out as Spontaneous has pieces. You know, it's always expected that you should have an idea of what you're doing with these pieces. Like they should be a flow. If you're going to be talking about mental health, then let your album speak mental health. But to be honest, Gaining Grip album was about my life in all different aspects of livelihood, you know. Right from being facing bullying, to evolving as an artist, to domestic violence, to, you know, all these things, and then mashed in one place, and then I ended up having the Gaining Grip album in 2018. And as a result of that, it then yielded Gaining Grip Experience, because we were like, okay, So now we are telling the story.
Yes.
So, and then now, looking back, I'm like, I had audios and I was thinking, now let's do videos.
Yes.
And then voila. So now, courtesy, I thank God.
Yeah.
I thank God because it's been a journey. It's been it's 5 years now.
Yeah.
Since Gaining Grip
Since
album was
2018.
put forth,
True. That's 5 years.
And to now be able to like release some of the pieces out of the same.
Yes.
It's like meeting your child's self.
Yeah.
all over again, you know, with all now the experience and the expertise.
Yes.
And now trying to like just bring the child in you, but then be the adult you. I don't even know if
Like a visiting of the past of some sort.
Yes.
And
yes.
I like what you're doing because your pieces have surpassed time. I mean, when I listen to African Woman now, it doesn't click 2018, it hits now.
Oh,
so I like the fact that you're pulling that child, you know, from all those years and bringing them to the present, and that is amazing. I want us to listen to one more piece. I don't know where you'll get it from. Is it from Gaining Grip? Just a nice piece, a nice a cappella piece. Which one do you want to perform?
So we've done African Woman. We've done, let's do What is Beauty, because I had you talk about culture when I was getting in.
Yes.
So I will just touch on it.
Exactly, that's okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I am missing my own lines. This happens, guys.
It's all right.
Way.
Take your time.
This happens.
Take your time.
What is beauty?
Yeah.
Every time I think about what is beauty, I'm thinking about I am an African woman. Let me do something different then.
Okay.
I used to wear my hair long before I became, long before the pollen grains met the ovaries, and I became when he said the 4 little words, let there be you. So when I first met Air, they shaved my hair, saying, gone are your womb days, welcome to your wild peas, and I screamed, freedom, 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 freedom. So if I die tomorrow, let it be known that I found light in your presence, that amidst my dark ages you kissed my nerve endings and taught me how to live again, how to breathe again. Because this is my story, but this is not my song. Because barely at the age of 14, I met Cutthroat. Slicing through my childhood, she read through my dysfunctional face and me thinking we were intertwined by fate. Cutthroat. Only God knows the many times the tears have been my enemies and fears my frenemies. Every time I had to empty my bowels for him. Cutthroat. Nipe mabawa. Nipe mabawa. Cutthroat. Slashing through my voice, I lost all sense of sanity. I became part of the undignified statistics, with granddads to entertain and young lads to shower with warmth, Father Lord. But you came through, and you said that after you died on the cross, it was all finished. So if I die tomorrow, let it be known that I found light in your presence, that amidst my dark ages, you kissed my nerve endings and taught me how to live again, how to breathe again.
Spontaneous, the poet,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, just putting us on the edge of our seats, and I love that. And I know you may take a bit of time to remember your lines, but that is because she has like 1,001 poems. Honestly, if we sit here. I think and it is a good thing that you're releasing them, and a good thing that you're going to tour with them, because that means you get to do them over and over and over again. I want to know who you are working with in terms of your videography. Now that you're putting these pieces together, who are you working with, or which is your team?
So one of the people is called Director O. Caesar, in other words. Caesar is the one who's done African Woman.
Yes.
And we're also doing another piece with him very soon that's called Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I want to be a shooting star.
Yeah.
And then there's also Ingo Schutz. Ingo Schutz is the one who is the person who's done What is Beauty, who's done Chaseboard. So it's been, these two people have been the most resourceful and helpful people. I don't even know how I'll be able to pay them back for their support. You know? Like that, the people who kept on saying, they've been following me through Tangu Nikwe Mdogo.
Yeah.
And they kept on asking me. That was way back in 2015.
Yeah.
They kept on asking, when are you going to put out your videos, my friend? And you guys know how financially it can be intense to have your videos out.
Yes.
And then they're just like, you know what? We are here for you. Whenever you're ready,
Let's
keep us
do this.
posted. Let's do this. And now they've been holding my hand as of last year through to this year. So these are the main people who are behind that, Ingo Schutz and Caesar Odor.
Yes, and you have loved your experience with them.
I have had an amazing time with them. And something about the art that I do. For instance, when I came here, I had it all figured out. You see how we had already planned?
Yes.
But God has always shown me that it's not about me. It's about Him.
Yes.
And so even having Caesar and Ingo Schutz on board was because of, I kept on asking God, I need a team.
Yes.
I need people who will believe in the vision. I need people who will hold me down,
Yes.
And they came.
Yeah.
Back in 2018, I had a team. And I lost my photographer, the late Haniel Sabuami, and I lost our social media strategist, the late Dan Nyacharo.
Yeah.
And from 2018, as Spontaneous, I did not want a team anymore.
Yeah.
It felt like a part of me was taken away from me.
True.
And I couldn't rise,
Yeah.
I just, it felt like rising was betraying them.
Yeah.
For a bit.
Yeah.
But then, of course, the Anika team held me down.
True.
But then now, as Spontaneous, I kept on wondering, what next?
Yes.
I feel like this year, for the first time in a very long time, I have desired for a team.
Yeah.
And I've been telling God, just guide me. And those are among the people who are now walking with me this journey.
Exactly. And we are grateful that God did give you a team, and an amazing one at that, because if your pieces are anything to go by, they are doing an amazing job. We may not get to the nitty-gritties of everything that has happened before the making of these pieces, videos for these pieces, but they are definitely doing some clean work, some really nice videos. So we are loving it. Big up to the both of you. You guys are doing amazing as Spontaneous team. You are doing great. I have seen, as I was going through your bio, I saw you did a poetry masterclass, now Power 254. I know you've done a lot of other things, but this I think is the most recent one.
Yes.
How was that experience, and what was that about?
First off, dreams are valid, guys.
Yes.
When I started doing poetry, I kept on saying,
Yeah.
I want to meet the one and only Sitawa Namwale one day.
Yes.
In my lifetime.
Yeah.
And not only do I want to meet her, I would love to work with her one day.
Yes.
And then guess what?
Yeah.
This year, Power 254 says they have a masterclass.
Yeah.
And I get to apply for it, and I thank God we got in. I got in, rather.
Yeah.
And who's directing? Sitawa.
Sitawa. Wow.
And I was so humbled to just be in her presence, because she oozes so much wisdom. And the beauty, part of the reason why I took up the masterclass is because I feel like I am ready to mentor.
Yes.
So many people have been asking me, can you mentor me and things like that?
Yeah.
And I felt like I did not have enough skill for
Yeah.
mentorship. So going
Yeah.
for this masterclass was an opportunity
Yes.
to now know how exactly does mentorship happen.
Yes.
And so that's how I got into this space. And another thing,
Mhm.
I'm sorry I'm being biased.
It's all right.
But I like female artists.
Yes, of
and
course.
And I really, really want to like do something to build a female artist community, you
Yeah.
know. And so it's somehow just squarely fell in line with what I want because we were actually 8 female poets.
Ooh,
You know,
that's a good number.
you
That's
know,
a good number
and,
for our community.
and we did 96 poems
Yes.
in a week. We created a whole book,
Yes.
We have an anthology
Uh-huh.
that's called Give the Woman Her Flowers.
Yes.
And right now,
Nice.
yes.
Yes.
And we actually did the launch last month?
Uh-huh.
And now, last month but one.
Mhm.
And currently, as we're speaking,
Yes.
we are actually working towards a poetry concert.
Yeah.
It's a concept show. Yeah, that's
Yes.
happening on July 8th.
Yes.
And yours and truly is an assistant director
Yes.
for this one. So I am very,
nice.
you know,
that did squarely fall into your plan.
I know.
It seems like everything that you had planned for, just was
it was just, you know.
delivered to you.
And I think also, I kept on saying for a bit before I joined the masterclass,
Mhm.
I haven't written for a while. And I was asking myself, will I even be able to write?
Yes.
But then I get there and Sitawa makes us write these pieces.
Mhm.
And for the first time, I was able to write pieces in the Luo.
Yeah.
I was able to write pieces in a mixture of Swahili and
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
And I was able to like incorporate instrumentals from the likes of Amanda Black.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite pieces. Can I touch on it?
Yes. Yes, kindly.
It's called Keep It Pale.
Yes.
Keep it pale, baby, baby, baby. Keep it pale, what the ginyadi, what the ginyadi. What the ginyadi. Have you seen her lately? How her reflection is in oneness with herself. How her cast shadows have fallen off her eyes. Can you see how they glitter? Searching and locking every connection as though it was written. Now that's how to be an African queen. To walk unafraid, to talk bold in silence, to ooze of love without saying a word. Keep it pale, pepe kama ni kipepeo na uko nyumbani, pepe pepe. Have you seen her lately? You see, she wears her skirts, each with a name rather proudly. This I called pride. I found feast among my bullies. This I call bear. Yeah, finding my pride beyond them, taking my virginity. This I call strength. Showing my Western masculinity and putting belittlement in its place. This I call history, you know? Enjoying my mother's ugali in the bowling ritual because forks and knives have nothing on it. This I call culture. Showing my what? My jowls, short colored hair, the jowled mosodos back there, a bit of dreadlocks here and there. I mean, making the trends trendy here. So keep it pale. Prepare, my friend. Prepare.
Nice. Where I'm definitely feeling like a kipepeo. And I should be
my
preparing right now.
July 8th. We're doing the show on July 8th
Yes.
at Phoenix Theatre, and it's 1,000 shillings. So please get your tickets.
Yes,
It's going to be
July
amazing.
8th. Do your form, all right? July
form.
8th.
Do
Give
your
the
form.
woman her flowers.
Yes, give the
All
woman.
right, give the woman her flowers. 8 women coming together with such pieces.
know.
Hiyo ni moja. You can imagine now an ocean of them.
And let me just mention, we're
Yeah.
going to be having the likes of Just Wairemo, the likes of Ongoye Kimani,
Yes.
Gisheru.
Yes.
I mean, RJ the poet. How are you missing these people?
You cannot.
Singvia.
Yes.
Maina Maya. Like, if you're not seeing them on stage, you're hearing their pieces come to life on stage.
Yes.
What else do you want?
I think that is enough reason for you to book your July 8th at Phoenix
Yes.
Theatre.
Yes,
At
at
Phoenix
Phoenix
Theatre,
Theatre.
and just go and enjoy beautiful women doing beautiful things together. All right.
agree.
I want us to move up a bit because time is not on our side.
Yeah.
I want to know. So what's the plan with you shooting these videos? Like, are you planning to put them on an album? Is it a tour? Exactly what is the plan? And of course, we have 6 months to go before the end of the year. So what is the plan with those pieces? And then what is the plan with Spontaneous the Poet for the next 6 months?
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting question. It feels like in the next 5 years, what are you going to do with your life?
No, I don't even want us to go that far because
What are we
these
doing in the
plans
year?
are already packed.
So,
Yes.
you're very right, by
Yeah.
the way. So this year, I have a couple of things lined out.
Yeah.
First off,
Yeah.
courtesy of the video that we actually did, the African woman.
Yes.
As I had mentioned prior, we're
Yeah.
going to Rwanda.
To Rwanda, yes.
Rwanda on the month of July, as of 10th to the 17th.
Yes.
I'm going to be performing the piece,
Mhm.
as well as I am a dialogue person.
Yes.
Beyond the piece, there's a story.
Yes.
And beyond the story, there are scars.
Mhm.
And beyond the scars, there's healing.
Yes.
So the whole idea is go through the healing process. Make
Yes.
you face
Mhm.
whatever you need to face, you know.
Yeah.
And the African woman dialogue, as I had mentioned prior, is on the lone child being raised by a single parent. How
Yes.
does that look like? Because most of the researches that are done are focused on the single mothers and the single dads. But what
Yeah.
about the single child?
Yes.
The single
The
child.
one being raised by a single parent.
Exactly. Their struggle is not poverty or
Yeah.
money. They don't even think about their struggle is separation anxiety. Their
Yes.
struggle is mental health issues.
Yeah.
So that's what I went to have a conversation centered around when it comes to African women. And the idea is to go into different countries.
Yes.
Because every country has a story.
Yes.
You know, I was just doing kidogo research about Rwanda, and the conversation on single parenthood stems way back to the genocide.
Yes.
You know, which is very different from Kenyan
From what
stories
it
on
true or
single
from
parenthood,
Tanzania,
or
that's a
from
whole different
Tanzania's,
conversation.
You know.
Yeah.
So how does culture play into the same? So that's the plan that's in July. In August, I'm doing the live performance showcase of the whole album. Still in
Perfect.
talks, hopefully in K1.
Yes.
Still in talks.
Yes.
So if it's confirmed, I will keep you
You
posted.
will keep us posted.
But you know, tentative plans is very important.
Yes, true.
So August, and then now September, we breathe for a bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing, now this one,
Yeah.
my people, this one, I want you to come. I've told you soon enough.
Yes.
On 1st of October, there's a piece that's going to be played. It's called Cheating Chronicles. We are releasing Cheating Chronicles. Conversation centered around cheating, my friend.
Yes.
The different forms of cheating, be it politically,
Yeah.
how the leaders are cheating to us,
Yeah.
you know, be it through substance abuse, how that plays into cheating.
Yes.
There, of course, the relationships bit. So Cheating Chronicles will be happening on the 1st of October.
On the 1st
That's
of
very
October.
confirmed.
Yes.
It's going to be happening at Cheche Steakhouse.
Yes.
And the tickets are just 1,000 bob.
Perfect.
And if you come 5 people,
Yes.
we do it at 4-5.
Yes.
So yeah, kujeni wengi kwe cheaper.
Kujeni, bring your friends.
So that's for
1st of October.
That's 1st of October.
Yes.
As we speak right now, as of July as well,
Yes.
under Anika initiative now, we are doing the forums for mental health
Yes.
and refugees and host communities. So just check up on the Anika, follow up on the Anika initiative pages.
Yes.
You'll be able to see it. It's going to be happening for the next 5 months.
Yes.
So back to Spontaneous.
Yes.
Yeah, let's stick to October.
Yes.
Because if I start talking gaining grip experience
now
we'll discuss it later.
Yes, but November, December, we're going to be going to gaining grip experience. I don't think we can talk about you enough. I think we need another visit. Ukitoka, where are you going to Rwanda? After Rwanda, I think we need a meetup once again to talk about now gaining grip experience, and we need to have that conversation.
Yes.
Let me read you this before you give us your social media handles, because a lot of people are asking where can we get her pieces, how can we find her. Of course, our one and only Boniface Othiambo anasema spontaneous amazing work kama kawaida. Abi Sharia anasema the art of spontaneous the poet really speaks to me. I will definitely subscribe to her channel, so go ahead and do that. Sharon Muthoni anasema African Woman by Spontaneous is lit fire. Anasema again, I'm loving the show. Francis Minor anasema the show is on fire. I'm loving this. Watching from Wakairo. Thank you very much. Robinson Ribbon. Okay, spontaneous blessing my week. So I want us to close this. Yes, but as you can see, people are listening in, people are loving your work, so we are rooting for you. Please go forth and do all the amazing things that you can do. Please share with us your social media handles before we listen to the last piece, that is Cheating Chronicles.
Fantastic. So find me on all social media platforms as Spontaneous the Poet. YouTube, Spontaneous the Poet. Twitter is different kidogo at Spontaneous Ray. But on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, Spontaneous the Poet.
Yes.
That's me in a nutshell.
Easy and just sweet. Spontaneous the Poet. You're going to find her work, everything that she's doing, every initiative she's involved in, and whatever she's going to be doing for the rest of the year, which is a lot. Okay? So please go on and follow her on her YouTube channel, on online, on Instagram, on TikTok. Please follow her as Spontaneous the Poet, and you're going to be enjoying some amazing just entertainment and information. You're gonna learn as you listen to her pieces. Edutainment. Thank you very much. That, ladies and gentlemen, has been it. Thank you, Spontaneous, for visiting us this morning. We are truly grateful, and we are going to follow through like we always have. We are going to be following you whatever you're doing and whatever you're working on. We're going to be part and parcel. But right about now, ladies and gentlemen, as we close, Cheating Chronicles from Spontaneous the Poet.
You do realize this is the first screening? Yeah. My husband is cheating on me. Maybe you all might be wondering why I haven't left yet, but this is a different kind of cheating. A cheating that only the liquor bottle can explain. You see, he has been cheating on me with his sobriety when it's meant to last permanently, only for it to be slain in less than a week. Baby sitakunywa tena, na baadaye unapata amelewa chakari. You see, he has mastered the art of crawling off our bed at midnight to soothe his soul with my lady, the liquor bottle. I'm sure you all might be wondering, because I am too. See, he doesn't even have a head. But it's got that physique that turns him on. And he sings, Adila, tamu, tamu, ukinywa na kombe, waisi kama wataka. You see, I'm sure you all might be wondering what I've done about this. See, I have prayed not once, not twice, but a gazillion times. Even God is my witness. I even listened to the testimonies that speak to me. My husband alikuwa analewa, lakini sai amewacha. My wife used to, sleep pale kwa mtaro, lakini saizi yako fiti, but the struggle still stings. Should I start? Should I stop? Should I start? Should I stop? Should I start? Should I stop? But I don't, because my husband is such a responsible person. So I remember this one time when he actually came home with a piece of chicken. It's quite a sin, isn't it? But he met her again. and the perfume stings. He met her again, and the perfume stings. He met her again, and the perfume stings. See, on these mornings, if you come a little closer and touch my cheek, you will notice the anger from my fiery eyes. My husband has turned my mornings into morning sessions. But my friends play the cheery role. You see, I remember this one time that we actually walked at the bar, and the bartender came and told me, "Madame, lepa bill." Quite a shameful scene, isn't it? But this is what you find for falling in love with a drunken stupor. You become part of the laughing stock, and any Tom, Dick, and Harry can walk on your way and tell you anything. My husband will kill me someday. So I keep wondering, should I leave? Because the Bible says, rather the scripture says, that love endureth, love believeth, love is patient. So if I left, does it mean that I never loved him from the start? My husband is cheating on me, and Milady the liquor bottle is winning. Spontaneous the poet.